This is Ted Flett with Golden Skate, and I'm joined now by 2013 U.S. National Champion Max Aaron. Thanks, Max, for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Max, this is an exciting season, obviously, what we're going into, and it's not your first sort of attempt or kick at the Olympic Games. How's your, what are you thinking now? How's your frame of mind? How's training going?
Well, first of all, training's going well. I'm looking forward to this season. And being at the last trials, I know what to expect and how to prepare this season, and I feel like a veteran at this point. And I can't wait to give another stab at it.
Okay. You've had some really great successes since the last, in this past Olympic cycle. Winning the 2015 Skate America, and then making the world team in 2016 in Boston, skating lights out for a hometown crowd. What do you think you've gained over the years of that experience that will help you this season?
I guess just experience, I guess I would say. Every time I get out there, obviously it's a job, I enjoy it, but I know what to expect from myself, from the crowd, from my team, and so that never changes. And so when I get out there, I have a job to do, and I know how to do it. And I'm always excited to get out there. I love competing, I love training, I love everything about the sport.
It always, it often shows in competition and practice your excitement because you skate so fast in comparison to many other guys.
I try to tone it down. I get
Do you?
I sometimes hit the wall as in past, but so I try not to get as excited.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like I come out like a hockey player still. I get amped up and I step out there and I start flying around and I say, okay, this is figure skating, this isn't hockey. I'm not trying to take anyone's head out, relax, and settle in. I really do enjoy it.
And so do you get sort of ramped up at competition, or can you skate lights out like that at speed, here on
I do. It's a little more relaxed a little bit here. Obviously, I'm not really trying to compete against anybody, but when I get there, I got the USA on my back, and I got the crowd behind me. I just really kind of fires me up and makes me understand. I'm trying to control that. I've been working on that a lot to control my energy. So when I get there and I'm too excited, it's cool, and do my thing and get off the other side.
So last season was obviously a tough season, and your fans had not a difficult time. Your fans are your fans. I think they were probably heartbroken at some of the challenges that you faced, and then it was just an unfortunate fluke of mistakes and problems at the U.S. National Championships. How do you sort of compartmentalize all that and move on, or what do you take from that?
Well, it was definitely a tough season. I don't like having excuses, so there's no excuse for it. It happened, just some family things that I was going through, and it happens, and I'm glad I get to work through it. I can take from the bad, what I could have done better, controlling my emotions and everything. But I'm looking forward to it this season. I can't wait. Like I said, came close the last time. Now we have 3 spots, but also we have a lot of great men. And nowadays, it's just something cool. The men throwing quads left and right. It's something to see, and I look forward to getting into every event I get into. The hype, everything. It's really
You were really good quad guy in 2013 in the United States. Is there a bit of sort of bittersweet that Nathan's now got that spotlight as being someone who's mastered so many quads?
No, at some point you're going to end up turn over, and I'm glad to see him. He really, seeing him training, he works so hard, and he's fearless. And even the first time I saw him do a quad lutz, I was like, he came to me, this is after his injury, and he goes, I did a quad flip. I'm like, you just got me coming back. I just saw, saw some toes. That's good, that's great. Be careful. And he goes, no, I think I can do a flip. And I watched him do the flip. I'm like, whoa. I've never seen someone turn that fast. I'm like, I think you can do a quad lutz. He goes, okay, I'll try. I'll triple real quick. I'm like, the tempo was good, the timing was great. I'm like, I think you can do it. And then he pulled it off. I'm like, first time trying it, I'm like, is this real? And then he came back here not so long ago, and he was pulling off triple quads. And it's just unbelievable what the kids doing nowadays. And it's pretty neat to see this road advance, and it's super exciting to watch.
Right. Do you think you have it in you to expand your quad repertoire, or is that something you're working on?
Absolutely, again with the sound, I was trying to get this place, and I was getting the lutzes for a while, just because the kids that do it nowadays make it look so easy. Yeah. So you go try and you think, it's going to be easy, but really it's not that easy.
It's not easy.
So everyone out there watching, those quads are not easy. But I really do enjoy trying it, and if I'm going to do it this season, I'm not sure yet. If it's really something I can do, I'll definitely put it in, but if not, there's no point risking it. I know, like I said, what to do for this Olympic season, and I would love to put those 2 quads in, so 2 different quads, side and toe, and 4 in and long and 2 in the short. and progress that way. And I know it's going to take to be on that team. So we'll see.
Can you talk to us a little bit about your short and long? I know you've gone to a new choreographer this year. Can you give us a bit of insight on that?
Yeah, so I'm working with Catherine Hill this year. She's local, she's here right now, and she's a great young choreographer, and I really enjoy working with her. And we do a lot of dance classes off the ice, and a lot of movement on the ice, and with the programs and all that. And I just really wanted to work with someone that was local, and I can just really keep in touch, going back and forth, so I can get seen every day. Phil is still part of the team. I love Phil. I'm still in touch with him, and still would love to continue working with him. And we always talk about that. And it takes a village to become something great.
Right.
I know that. I'm privileged that I have all the people on my team that support me and help me.
Some skating fans are pretty outspoken in sort of labeling artists and athletes and so forth. And frankly, I'm sure you've seen it, but they think of you more of an athlete than an artist. And you took huge strides a couple of seasons ago when you chose Nessa Norma and Black Swan as your program music. And either to some showed your versatility, showed that you do have that ability, or to some at least showed, oh God, he's going for it, he's attempting, like he's trying awfully hard. How do you describe, or how do you sort of reconcile the feedback or some of that negativity, and how you describe your skating, your artistry, and your expression?
Yeah, I always laugh when I'm with the athletes and people. The things that people say, it's just unbelievable. I don't know how you can have a filter and just say something nice. Because most of the time someone's gonna see it. Like, doesn't your mom teach you right? That's how my mom if I say something rude, so I know that. So taking to that, it isn't. No, it's not something that I knew everything, but I do. Hopefully, people realize that if they're a jumper, that they are making strides towards the artistic side. It's just making that natural. And the ones that are artistic that maybe can't do quads, are trying the quads and attempting, but it's just not natural.
Sure.
So vice versa. So that you just play to your strengths. So my strength would be jumps, but you try to work on your weaknesses and try to bring those up. It's not a quick fix, nor is it a couple-year fix. It takes time, years and years and years of trying to develop that skill. Because when you think about it, if your skill is jumping and you've done working that skill for 10 years now, you really been working on ballet or movement, years prior. So what makes you think that in a few years or a few months that you're going to be an artistic person all of a sudden?
Sure.
So I think people's realistic views on that are just not fair. Like they just don't understand. It doesn't happen like that. You don't go from the dishwasher to the owner in a few months. So that's my take on it. And probably not watching right now. Like it's tough. It's hard, but I'm really pushing myself to, I guess, be uncomfortable and really show that side that not people see and maybe might not ever see in my career, but really knowing that I'm attempting to make an effort to become an artistic skater along with the jumps.
Yeah. Do you think you're an artist? Would you describe yourself as an artist?
I really think we all are artists and athletes in a sense. Whether one more or the other, but we all are. We all have something different, something else to bring to the table. And that's what skating is so great, because it's not just about this one style. It's about all these styles coming together. And then, a team of judges coming from there. And then they're going to score based off of their opinion. The way that we skate to the music, it's not just because someone skated to the Black Swan and someone skated to maybe Elvis Presley, right? It's completely different genres, but maybe the Elvis Presley person interpreted music a lot better and could skate to a lot better, relate to the music and the audience a lot better than someone that did the Black Swan, which is because the Black Swan was a ballet, was maybe could have been more artistic, maybe it wasn't. So it's all different, and that's what skating is so great, and I really enjoyed watching it.
When you look back at West Side Story in 2013 in Tron, do you see a development in your skating? Do you see an improvement in your
it's pretty funny.
Do you sometimes go back and watch that?
I really do. I remember I just thought that event just because I really did not care. I wanted to stay clean for my parents, and that was it. And then just coming away with the title was really, really neat. But just watching that, and I felt like I was very like just young and innocent, and like just, okay, whatever. Like, oh, my music was not playing correctly. Oh, I'll wait, live it, and, put it on again. And now it's became so nowadays it's it's a little different. I have something that I'm gonna live up to and something I want to achieve now, and I'm expecting out of myself. At the time, I didn't expect a whole lot. I just wanted to stay clean.
So is it hard to regain that mindset? Let's just do it, have fun.
I mean, it's always having fun, but a little bit, at the same time, you're like, okay, no, I do really want to win, or I do, want to skate this clean, and I want these points to be at this point, and my spins to be a little furious at that point. It's a little different. Like I said, literally at that time, I literally was just coming in to skate clean from my parents.
Oh, that's very sweet. That's really very sweet.
It's worked out well, so, I'm still enjoying the moment with my parents, but at this point, I do want to go in and, compete for a title or a medal every single time.
Of course, I mean, every year there's the World Team qualification at stake, and this year, of course, there's Olympic team. How important is it to make the Olympics? How big is that?
I mean, it means the world to me. That's something that I've always wanted to achieve in my life. I never knew that thought could be possible. And if I could do that, and just really prove to everyone that you could be just a regular traditional, guy. I don't feel like I'm very talented.
Should you're too modest.
I really go in at hard work as hard as I can. Nothing's really too natural out there for me. And so if I can do that, I really just prove that anything in life that you do, you can achieve it, which I'm wanting to, even if people say no.
Right. And so placements or competitions that you're competing in this season, what are you going to be doing at the front? Like, have you been placed yet at certain competitions? Do you know where you're competing?
Oh, not yet. I just know I'm doing the Grand Prix. I'm trying in France.
Okay.
I'm excited about those.
Okay.
Pursuing BUIs, I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But I think I'll be skating at Liberty this year.
Okay.
Putting out the training programs and feeling them out and checking the pacing out and how everything works out and works and kinks out. And but just looking forward to enjoying the season. For me, it's going to become stress-free. I know what to expect.
Now, many skaters sort of, to qualify or sort of approach their seasons, their careers in sort of 4-year chunks. So, heading up to the Olympic Games. Are you thinking beyond this particular Olympic Games? Do you have a thought?
Yeah, so I don't really think like that. I actually think like literally day by day. What can I achieve today?
So no definite plans on hanging out?
Well, no.
Okay.
No, literally day by day, trying to make the most of it. I would love to just live out my dreams of it. So we'll see that. That's all that's on my mind.
Well, listen, thanks so much. Best of luck with reaching your dream this Olympic season. We'll be watching, and fingers crossed for you. And thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.